That's a very distinct
because like nobody really knows anything about Southeast Asia. So now it's just like it's like we're like the new just like Japanese or Chinese people right now because now that like Chinese and like Japanese culture has been more like and Koreans have been like more
pushed
like
out, right?
Globalized.
Yeah.
Like us Southeast Asians are just sitting here in our own corner being like, you know, there's more than like one country here as well, guys, you know?
It's gone from like, I can't tell the difference between Japanese, Koreans, and Chinese to I can't tell the difference between Thai, Filipinos, and Malaysians, Vietnamese,
Malaysians.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel called out.
I'm realizing from this fucking conversation, you like your fucking MILFs.
Yeah.
You like your harems. I need my spice, man. I
like spice too. What do you
I
mean?
like my spice. Yeah.
What do you define as spice? Define spice, Gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want just like the normal kind of relationship. There always needs to be like a twist to it.
This is the most Thai thing you've ever said. when I used to own 10 snakes. I mean, I do agree. They say you look good for 30. You do look like fucking 24 still.
You haven't aged past 24.
You've always looked 24. Because like, I guarantee at 30, I'm going to look like 40. I'm going to look way older than you. I'm going to look so fucking bad.
Yeah, Ghana and I have the Asian genes where like after 24 we will not
Bro, the Trash
age.
Taste podcast in 5 years is going to be like Connor, literally the boomer, who's the youngest, who has like no fucking hair left.
So the policeman came and he basically asked Joey, you know, who is he with?
Yeah.
And I remember you saying like, oh, there's, you know, one American, one, you know, British person, and then there was me. He mentioned that I'm with a Thai friend. The policeman was like, oh,
Can we see your Thai friend?
can we see your Thai friend? And I go up there and I start getting grilled about why I'm here. They want to see my passport and everything, and they're asking me about my visa.
Even though there was like it was like the most cultural room in probably the entire apartment building.
I'm gonna say it now. I wasn't making the noise.
Let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
Was, you know, we went to a company party. Everyone got pretty merry. Whenever I go to Thailand, we'd always have these shitty Thai dubs of these, like Ultraman was like massive in Thailand, even though that's not an anime, but we have like Dragon Ball Z dubs, and man, listening to Thai dubs, they've only got 5 voice actors and actresses, and they voice every character in every anime.
I respect it.
We gotta like play an episode on here. I just want to hear it.
Luffy เดี๋ยวก่อนสันเจไม่ได้อยากพูดสักหน่อยแล้วพูดออกมาทำไมกัน
And they just don't know audio mixing. So instead of like making it sound like they're in the environment they're in, it's always in the same studio. And instead of like mixing in the voices, they just like quiet every other voice and every other sound.
ก็เลยแปลงร่างได้ยังไงล่ะฉันดีใจจนเนื้อเต้นเลยนะนี่ในที่สุดฉันก็สามารถเหนือกว่าคาคารัต
I've had similar experiences in Thai movies or going to Thai cinemas where I remember watching Your Name in Thai cinemas, and I don't know if it's just a cultural difference, but there would be times when they were laughing and I would be like, why is this funny? And then there'd be a really funny joke, and then I'd be the only guy laughing. And I'm like, am I the asshole here? Do I just have a really weird sense of humor?
I know. I feel so
it's
bad.
a little known secret, or it's a little known fact that I've been a monk in my life, but I've not just been a monk once, right?
Just saying that is so cool.
To me, this is just part of Buddhist culture. So in Buddhist culture, normally when you want to give your family like good karma, everyone in my family has been a monk like twice in their life. Once when they're a teenager, and once when they're like an adult. So you become a monk like once when you're like a teenager. We call that being a nen.
เป็นมีแม่กับพ่อคนไทยแต่ว่าเกิดที่อังกฤษครับ
All right, yeah, can we get the 555s in chat, please? You know, Thai people represent, you know. The art is always fantastic, and it's colored. I mean, imagine getting a full colored chapter. That's like a gift from Jesus or something every time it comes out. We were pretty merry at that point. We weren't super drunk. Like the most different clubbing experience I've had is probably in Thailand, but they have like, I like their clubbing culture even less. Right? Yeah. Because they don't even have a dance floor. So some clubs in Thailand, you go in and there's no dance floor, but everyone has their own tables. But the music is just as loud as any other club. So you're sitting
It's
around
like a loud restaurant.
This is a loud bar, right?
in Thailand, especially like street food in Thailand tastes amazing. But would you trust it for like to pass hygienic tests? Not exactly. But it doesn't stop it from tasting.
Yeah,
You take that risk. And some of the dirtiest looking places taste the best. I don't know.
It's true. That's
I don't know
true.
why. I remember the very first time I felt like euphoric from spice, and it's on camera. If you watch my domestic girlfriend video where I eat a ghost pepper.
All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Swallow. Oh my god.
And then there's a point where I'm just like lying there for a good few seconds, and I'm just like,
It is a drug. Spice is a drug.
because I remember when I first started dating Sydney, she could not handle spice at all. And I remember what got her to start liking spice was basically when I introduced her to my parents, and every time we'd have a family meal, mum would be like, "Oh, I didn't make it so spicy for you," but in Thai, what like less spice means is just they take one chili out of the like fucking 50 they put in this like curry, right?
I had to make a really weird request to your mum to be like, can you just take all the spice out? And she like the way your mum looked at me was like I was speaking another language. She was like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's just like, can you take all the spice out? Oh, okay. So you want one less chili?
And I was
Like, no.
It's like, no, all chili's gone. And it's like,
it just does not compute. This is the biggest problem with seeing Thai names and Thai words spelt out in English is that I have no idea how the fuck to pronounce it because Thai is a tonal language. Anucha cha sang. It's so hard. It's so hard, right? Like it's so hard without reading in Thai because you need the tones. You need the fucking tones. My God, driving in just Southeast Asia in general is just nothing like driving in Japan or driving in the UK or anything like.
Yeah.
So let me describe what it is like driving in one of these kinds of countries. Okay, so in Thailand, we don't have road rules. We have road suggestions. That's kind of, so we technically have rules, but whether people follow them or not is up to the individual driver.
It's like a Mario Kart with like a lot more death.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. The right of way in Thailand goes, okay, we're going to play this game of chicken.
Oh,
Okay?
no.
Just every driver just needs to master
you
Ultra
just have to be like
Instincts.
Rain Man,
They've
basically.
all,
Just, like,
they've all
dodge
got their
all of them.
fucking nen turned on. That's why they can all drive, bro.
They got like the fucking observation haki like permanently turned on when you're driving.
It's not just a motorcycle either. It's like a motorcycle that's normally for like max 2 people that somehow have like 8 people on it.
And that's just given me a huge, I wouldn't say fear of driving, but just every time like I think about driving, it just gives me a cold sweat. Like, oh,
I've got my lucky charm with me now. My elephant. I shall call you Drifty.
I gotta get back on that road, man.
Or you've just like perfected your like dodging techniques.
The good thing about driving back home in like the middle of like 4 a.m. is it normally driving there takes 2 hours, but when there's no traffic, it takes 30 minutes. That's kind of like the time you add on when you don't factor in traffic.
Right.
But we get in. So it's me and Sydney, and we get in this taxi, and this guy just seems really quiet, and then we get to the highway. And he's doing like fucking 80 to 100 miles an hour on the freeway, right? And then Sydney's like asleep in the taxi. So it's just me, and it's complete silence. And then he just starts like swerving a bit. He just you know that thing where
when you wake up and you're
like whoa, and I'm like, okay, we could have crashed right there. So I asked him, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm completely good. I've just been out for like 36 hours. I'm like,
pull over right now. Pull over.
whoa, hold on a second. And to explain something about Thai culture, we have this thing called a Mai Pen Lai attitude, which the closest translation is like a daijoubu, or like it's okay kind of attitude. Which it's great when you're on holiday, because the reason Thailand's so great when you're on holiday is because everyone's so relaxed. It's stress free. Mai Pen Lai, Mai Pen Lai, Mai Pen Lai, and I'm like, Bruh, this is a very not my penalty situation right now that we're in.
I'd be next to him the whole time, like slapping his cheeks. Like,
No, I was literally in the back seat. No seatbelt, by the way. This taxi did not have a seatbelt, and this guy I told him to slow down, and he goes, "Okay, I'll slow down." So he goes from 100 miles an hour to 80 miles an hour. I'm like, yeah. So basically, it was the most stressful half-hour ride I've ever been on. Sydney was like stress-free. She was asleep. She could have died in her sleep.
Sydney
she
was
didn't
the only
care.
one who was my
it's a good way to go. I mean,
Yeah. Sleeps with a girl called Marie. And even now in the winter, I take like 3 showers. Like I get a bit cold.
Three showers?
You take 3 showers?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why?
But not like
no wonder you don't fucking upload videos. You're always in the fucking shower.
not like properly long showers. Just like sometimes I get a bit cold. Rain in Southeast Asia is fucking great. Okay, because we when we think of rain, we think of like cold, fucking depressing British rain that just fucking. It's like God blew a fucking raspberry on you, and I hate that feeling. Right? But in Thailand, when it rains, it fucking pours, right? And it's properly like, and it's warm as well. It's like taking a warm shower.
Doesn't it feel like you're just getting pissed on?
Yeah. It's so fucking humid because it was doing that in Japan in the summer. It was raining.
So it's like, oh, thank God, I can finally jump in the pool and I'll cool myself off. No, because it was so fucking humid outside, it was like walking into a fucking puddle of piss.
Bro, that's why cold showers are like
No,
fucking
they're good.
amazing.
They're good. You can take the peasant out of Thailand, but you can't take the peasant. sorry, the Thailand out of peasant. Fuck, I messed that up.
Nailed
I
that.
have the superior taste.
I need a break. And then
Like, I still have fucking Vietnam flashbacks of my mum calling me, like, I know she's about to ask me to hoover the living room. I know it. I don't want to come down right now.
This Thai man having Vietnam flashback.
She's had so much semen. God, she's guzzled so much semen.